Earlier today, StarWars.com broke the news that we can expect 4 new books coming in 2022, all of which are never-before-told tales. And this is very exciting news. We already know that we're getting the beginnings of Phase 2 of the High Republic, but these books are all completely different. If you want more in-depth information on all of these books, I will leave a link to the article in the comments down below. Starting with the first book, which I think is a story that a lot of fans have been curious about. The first book is Shadow of the Sith by Adam Christopher. This Del Rey novel is set between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. This book tells the story of Luke Skywalker and Lando Calrissian's journey to hunt for a new Sith menace, when they cross paths with Ochi of Bestoon. This is the same story that Lando tells Rey, Finn, and Poe in The Rise of Skywalker. Not only that, but I think this will play more into the theory that Naomi Ackie's character, Jannah, is Lando's daughter. The description given says that Lando has been searching the galaxy for his daughter as she was stolen from his arms, and since this was teased a lot in the end of The Rise of Skywalker, I think we can expect more than a few answers for the questions raised from Episode 9. I'm really looking forward to this book. I loved the interactions between Luke and Lando in a lot of the Legends novels, such as Dark Force Rising, and I think we can expect the same type of vibes here. The book is set for release on June 28th of 2022, and I think it's important to note that Adam Christopher was the author of the Mandalorian novel that was cancelled, so I'm glad to see that he was given another project in its place. The second book is Star Wars Brotherhood by Mike Chen, and I think this is going to be a fan favorite. A canon Del Rey novel set in the prequel era. There haven't been a lot of these, so this one is definitely cool. The story is set during the Clone Wars. Obi-Wan is sent to investigate an explosion that devastates Cato Nemoidia, in which he senses that Asajj Ventress may have something to do with it. Meanwhile, Anakin has risen to the rank of Jedi Knight and is still struggling with his relationship with Obi-Wan. Now that they're both on the same level, they must learn new ways of working together if they are to defeat the threat lurking on the planet. I think this will be a great story. The Clone Wars books from Legends did a great job of expanding on the war as well as expanding on the relationship between Anakin and Obi-Wan. And with the Kenobi series set to release in 2022 as well, this book is probably going to tug on our heartstrings when it's released on May 10th. The third announcement is going to be great for young readers. Stories of Jedi and Sith, an anthology series that will include stories from 10 authors: Roseanne A. Brown, Sarwat Chadha, Delilah S. Dawson, Tessa Gratton, Michael Cogg, Sam Maggs, Michael Morokai, Alex Segura, Vera Strange, and Karen Strong, with illustrations done by Jake Bardock. This anthology will tell all new tales of some of the most popular Jedi and Sith, like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, and will be great for young readers to learn more about their favorite characters. Now, while I don't think it will be as in-depth, I think this will be a great equivalent to the Legends Young Jedi Knight series, which followed the training of Jason and Jaina Solo. Seeing as this is an anthology, I don't think the stories will be connected, but I think it's still a great idea for young readers to learn more about the Jedi they love at their own reading level. Now, I do not know if this will be 10 individual books or just one massive book like the From a Certain Point of View books, but we only have one scheduled release date, which is June 7th of 2022. The last book will be a young adult novel by Kiersten White titled Star Wars Padawan. Star Wars Padawan will tell the story of a young Obi-Wan Kenobi as he works to become the best Padawan alongside his new master, Qui-Gon Jinn. Obi-Wan feels that he is missing out on becoming a Jedi as all of his Padawan friends are off training while he is stuck on Coruscant. Obi-Wan feels almost neglected by his master as Qui-Gon struggles with the Council after his former master, Count Dooku, had departed from the Jedi Order. Obi-Wan feels that these are distracting his master from properly training him, but Obi-Wan is able to convince him to take him on a mission to a remote planet. But when Qui-Gon does not show up on the morning of their mission, Obi-Wan takes the initiative and leaves by himself, where he discovers a group of unsupervised teens who all have some sort of a connection with the Force. While the premise of this book is interesting, I think this will be a great way to wrap up what I'm considering the unofficial Master and Apprentice trilogy, starting with Dooku Jedi Lost, then Star Wars Padawan, and then finally Master and Apprentice. This is a story that I think will fill in those gaps nicely and help give even more details into the events before The Phantom Menace. All of these stories sound awesome, and I can't wait to hear more about them. Out of the four, I think I'm most excited for Shadow of the Sith and Brotherhood. Both stories definitely catch my interest, but what do you think? What are your thoughts on this announcement? Do you have a favorite title out of the four that were announced, or will you be passing on these stories? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.